chat popping up. Nope, that didn't work. Oops.
I'd love to know like what you use for your lives because it's cool how you connect it to Discord. Like,
Yeah,
is that like
it's just
screen sharing?
simple OBS.
Oh, lit. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Think we're ready to go here. Yeah. How's everybody doing in the chat? I'm trying to get my camera fixed right now. Let's see if I can pull it up.
You're
Pull it up on here. Let's see. Come on now.
It's tea time. It's
Tea
tea
time.
time.
We're ready, y'all. We're ready for tea time.
You already
Okay, so yeah,
know.
having some technical difficulties with my camera, but might just have to do without it for however long it takes to work. But
We're just gonna envision your face. You already know. Like, that's all
yeah.
right.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for this collab right here, so yeah, we felt the need to bring it to fruition. But yeah, we're ready. And it doesn't seem like my camera's ready, but stuff happens, you know? Like, I've tried to do
Eh,
this, and it just, yeah. Alrighty, well,
yeah. Like,
anyway.
hey, no worries. No worries. What you gonna do? Like,
Okay,
divine timing. Yeah.
so we got our three
Going
main
with the flow.
topics in the chat, which are the porn industry, consciousness, and then love over fear. You already know, right? And
I love it.
I really want to emphasize the love over fear when we get later into this stream because, yeah, that's a powerful way to create a life you truly love.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sadly, this world is ran by fear. Anyway.
Let's cut that like that chat out because why are we here, right? To like really change that whole dialogue up.
Exactly, right? To change that narrative. We are all here for that reason, I believe, especially everybody in this chat. Okay, what do we got? We got JD Davis. What up? Hey, what's poppin', y'all? YQ Dose and Wesley, my man Wesley. You Jay using Chakra? Yo, yo, yo. Hey,
Hey,
you're modding in JT's chat. That's pretty cool, bro. Then we got anyway, might as well get this popping. So what's the
let's
first
go.
topic we want to cover? And of course, this is a Q&A, so feel free. We are here to answer questions. You already know. All
Oh
right.
yeah. I like those are some good topics. Like I'm first of all, I just want to say like Asian, you're lit. Like what you've been spreading, like it needs to be said.
I appreciate it.
And yo, 100%. Like
It means a
I
lot.
found you through Thai Spirituals content.
Yeah.
And me and Ty had been talking before then, and specifically on one of the topics that we'll be talking about in this video. I don't like to, I'm not here to spill the tea, I'm here to drink the tea. But,
I love it.
definitely, like, we all have our purpose, we all have our mission here,
Oh yeah.
we all out here. But yeah, I'm really excited to like just dive into whatever topics we're feeling led to talk about first,
Of
because
course, follow the divinity. Wesley said he just subscribed to you because John let him here, and I seen you years ago
yo,
and lost
John,
touch.
my man. Yes.
Right? John's the man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So let's move on. I think we should definitely talk about how consciousness creates the reality. Hey, raising the vibration. You already know. Let's get it. Um, but yeah, consciousness creating reality and how powerful that can be when you gain awareness, right? Awareness is a very broad topic, but when you gain awareness over what consciousness is and does, and also just awareness over whatever you're trying to pursue. So
That is
I
really,
know I know you have a lot of deep knowledge with consciousness that I'd love to hear from you because I heard from one of your, I think it was like the quantum video you made, where it was similar to like in some way it was similar to the how you render in like Minecraft, right? And that's what consciousness is.
yo. Oh, I love that you brought up Minecraft. Dang, that's like that's like my whole childhood
Oh
slash
yeah,
teen
probably
years.
good chunk of
Yeah.
everyone here. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to hear you go
Yeah.
deep into that topic of how consciousness really creates like everything we see.
Ooh, yes. Okay, that's a really good one. So consciousness, right? And like I'm gonna use the chakras because fucking I love the chakras. I
Same
think
here.
I I gotta mention them out there all the time. So like yeah, like you were saying, like consciousness is the fabric of reality. What
Mm-hmm.
we are conscious of, that's what exists. So like when we look at the chakras, we see almost like a rainbow stack from, red being the densest all the way up to that like magenta, that purple kind of violet ray. And for me, consciousness is just light. We have light in all of these different forms, all of these different wavelengths. So
Mm-hmm.
consciousness, when you are aware of something, you can see it, you shine a light on it. So ooh, I'm trying to see like okay, so we got visual light set spectrum. Okay, so that's all the colors that we see. But there's a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna throw this back to like Minecraft. Like in Minecraft, you got the blocks, you know that they're like there, right? Dirt is dirt, but they're all
Yeah.
also programmed in a way. Like they're all different colors, they're all different textures, and they also have their own ID or tags.
So like
So
frequencies, right? That's what you're talking
yes,
about. Yeah. Okay.
exactly. So it's like that light or that frequency is just that identifier. And the
Ah.
consciousness, we're just streaming through it. We're just streaming through
Yeah.
it,
Flowing through it all.
bringing bringing it back to the chakras. We have like those portals right within us. And those portals really are just clumps of similar energy, just like if you were to look at like a strainer and we have like clumps of sand and then we have really fine sand.
Mm.
And as you go through the chakras, you are filtering out certain parts of that consciousness so that you can experience
Oh
it.
yeah.
So it just makes me so excited to see how many people are being aware and like
Yeah.
collectively how I want to say like the earth is going through this whole strainer kind of motion, 5D earth or however you want to see it, like it's being reborn. And we're just out here like being those strainers in a way or being that like portal for this energy to come through because what you are conscious of, you perceive,
Oh
right?
yeah.
So if
That creates your whole
you
reality. Whatever you focus on.
absolutely,
Consciousness is focus, and whatever you focus on, you quite literally create this in your reality. I can give you an example is if you're driving, right? You always want to be focused on where you want to go. Like, for example, if you're turning, you don't want to look at the curb, or you're very likely to just turn right into the curb. You definitely don't want to create that reality for yourself. But I'd love to hear how the consciousness kind of goes through the levels of the chakra, right? Because those obviously affect your reality and whatever chakra kind of you are progressing in.
yes. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. I got really excited because yes,
I love
okay.
it.
So, yeah. Like we can start with the root or the bottom, and that's
Of
like
course.
our survival instincts. And the first three chakras that we're going to discuss, like really quickly, those are all the main ones that the collective is, you could say, stuck in.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think we should
first,
make it clear
yeah,
too that the root chakra is very much, in my opinion, I'd say at least 75% of the world is stuck in. And that is the fight or flight mode, right? This is fear, stress, anxiety, just your survival instincts running off of your impulses. This means you'll constantly be falling into distractions and lust and all these things like overeating or whatever. And
absolutely.
there's a reason why everybody's in this. It's because it's survival. You will not think about really critical think anything in your reality because you're simply stuck on these lower consciousness needs, right? You're still stuck on your survival needs when we're way past that. We have the choice when we
Louder for
want
the
to
people in the
reproduce.
back, bro. Yeah,
But yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
definitely move up to the other chakras because I don't have too much knowledge on the higher ones and how we can progress through them, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I'm still learning, but I'm also teaching a lot, and it just the knowledge just grows, bro. It just grows the more you talk about it, like we're doing right now. So
Yeah.
it's lit. But like you said, most people are stuck in those chakras, and like in a way, I see it as a pyramid. Okay, like if you wanted to look at the Illuminati, that's why in a way they control people. So at the top, they have that foundation of people that they control. I think someone said
Oh
Pac-Man,
yeah.
program and control man, right? So in a way, they need certain people to be their foundation for them to control. That is just another way of looking at it from that angle. The root chakra, though, like that is your stability, like you said, fight or flight. You go
Mm-hmm.
up to the sacral chakra, and that's like, that is when we see a lot of hypersexualization happening.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that are really creative souls and have the ability to create something and express themselves in that way, that there's a lot of suppression that you could see going on in that. And that in order to move up to, the higher chakras, you got to be able to balance, what are you creating? How is it actually assisting those people in your
Right?
lives and
How are
those
you
relationships?
providing? How are you providing for humanity, nature, and just walking the path of God? Yeah, keep it going.
Absolutely. Going with the flow, right? And then you got that solar plexus, which is your inner power, like where you find worth. And you already know a lot of people are stuck in that mindset where they feel they're not worthy. Like, source doesn't really want, like, want them to be the divine being that they are. Like, that is all just blockages in your sacral and your solar plexus. Like, you have all the power you need. And that's also where you get that inner drive. And you were talking about like overeating. Sacral chakra is all like that gut feeling. It's
Oh yeah.
literally located in your diaphragm, right? Right where your guts are. So, like, you can see a lot of people might also be really flashy. That's just the ego part of yourself is found in the solar plexus, and that can trap you if
Oh
you
yeah.
don't let go and detach from that ego. But moving up, and like, I know I'm talking like, we're talking about them from down up, but I kind of see it like, especially, and I gotta say, like, we are all in this collective pandemic, with Rona.
Yeah.
But like, Corona literally means crown in Latin. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
crown chakra, opening up collectively because we're getting ready for these downloads that are, you already see, they're coming down. Like, people are waking up. So it does drip all the way down. It hits you right now, like, and that's why we're anchoring so much light and are allowing kind of like this rebirthing of the earth to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's rising up, like it's filling with light. A lot of those people that were stuck in that lower, triad, those lower three, they have the opportunity to just get all of this light, all of these downloads, all of this like cosmic, divine, galactic help to assist them moving up those chakras
Oh
into,
yeah.
that heart.
Yeah. You already know. Love over fear, baby.
Uh,
That's where it's at.
Absolutely, fam.
So
Like,
yeah, that's
so
again
powerful.
down in the root, the three other chakras where will very likely be inducing fear, right? And fear typically means false evidence appearing real. Obviously, there is some real for like threats, but in modern day, it's very unlikely. So love over fear, of course. I think everybody knows what this means in here, but love is a stronger frequency than fear. We all know this, and it can overrun any type of fear, any type of obstacle in your way when you have love and or faith, I'd say too. Very powerful things to possess and practice on a daily basis.
Emphasis on that daily basis, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine it's like, I practiced this like a month ago. What do you mean it's not working anymore? No, no, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
love is so powerful. And I know it's kind of cheesy to say, like, you can use love to overcome anything. But, like, when you look at the
Oops.
heart chakra, it's like that zero space energy, or
And
that is where you are really like neutral. You can do anything because it's just space for you to
yeah,
experience. Yeah.
and love is a very controversial term because many
Mhm.
people, when they hear love, of course, they think about a relationship with another person. But there's so many kind of different types of love, I'd say, where there's self-love, which is a must for having a good quality of life and just like in my person or in my opinion, being successful. And successful is a subjective thing, but in my eyes, success is really just being fulfilled while creating a life you love. And of
Like that
course,
freedom.
yeah, financial freedom too, of course. Um, but yeah.
Ah, yes, like I like your definition for success because it really resonates, right? Like you
Mm-hmm.
have the space, you have the ability, you're doing what you love, and you're succeeding in it because that is what you love. You have the space to do it. And that heart chakra, like, holy moly, it is controversial, right? A lot of people,
Oh yeah.
like, love is whatever you were programmed to believe it was up until a certain point. And then maybe there was a point that may not have come for
Of
everyone, but
course.
I'm pretty sure will come once in your lifetime,
And
if the ride goes,
I'd
that
like
you
to
experience unconditional love. Yeah.
I'd like to add to this where you talked about programming, and yeah, that very much comes from stuff like usually TV, right? Television tells lies to your vision, or TV programming, right? So yeah, they'll hook you a lot with these Disney movies, one of the most satanic corporations there are. Um, but yeah, like
Like,
these, and we all know that your first 7 years of your life are where you get most of your programming, and
just like a sponge.
many people, matter of fact, keep this programming throughout their whole life. But I also wanted to mention when it came to love, before we rise up to the throat chakra, is love can be so many forms, but the best sort of love is truly loving everything, the oneness, right? And oneness is like, people usually stray away from that topic, but I've been getting deep into the oneness knowledge, and there's a reason why when people do stuff like DMT, they feel the oneness with creation. Like Mike Tyson even said it, like he was a beast before, an egotistical maniac. And he did DMT, he felt at one with creation, with God, the creator, and then yeah,
Bam. You're just
bam,
like, yeah,
bam,
shit.
he feels the oneness,
I
he
can't look the
understands,
same anymore at anything because
right?
you realize, like,
That everything's
it's all
connected.
connected.
There you go.
Like this box of raisins,
Right? It's all
if it's
energy at the end of
connect,
the day.
exactly. I gotta respect it as much as I respect, like, the tree in my backyard. Like, everything is so connected.
Yep.
And yeah, like, woo. And you can
Um,
say it as much as you want, but I really think,
and
like, yeah, it
there's
is up to that person to experience it.
I've
Yeah.
been learning this a lot too, which is Jesus. Jesus is a very controversial topic. Very controversial,
Ooh.
right?
Ooh.
And when it
Oh
comes
my
to the
God.
Bible, this was they very much misused his name. Or I mean, I don't even think Jesus was his name. It was like Jeshua or something. But anyway, well, that's away from the point. Jesus was a preacher of the Kabbalion. If y'all know what the Kabbalion is, right? You've probably heard of the book. But in the past, this book was never written. Okay, this book was
Mm.
only spoken, typically by mystics. And what mystics are were people who looked internally for God. They did not go externally, they looked internally to find the answers. We'll get into the questions in the chat pretty soon, but let me finish this off here. Um,
Yeah.
Jesus was a preacher of the Kabbalion, which is stuff like all is mind and universal laws. And these people, these mystics, were hunted, right? Um, so he was a speaker, and he went internally, and he found oneness, oneness with creation. So this is what he meant. This is what Christ consciousness is oneness. And you will find unconditional love with oneness. You will find the answers. You will find truth, because oneness is all that is. Wherever you look, wherever you turn your head
Amen.
is truth. But you just have to see it with the eyes of truth.
Literally. So, like, yeah,
Yeah, but
that's so true.
But
Like,
there's a
yeah.
good reason why Jesus died the way he did. And that's because these mystics
Mhm.
were hunted, the people who preached oneness and these universal laws, right? And there's the phrase, as like it says in the Bible, I am the, I don't know the exact phrase, but it is somewhat of along the lines of, I am the only way to speak to the
I'm the
Father.
Alpha and Omega, or,
No, no, no. It
oh,
is
okay.
that the only way you may speak to the Father is through
It's
Jesus.
through me. Yeah. But
But
he didn't mean that, like,
and
oh,
but
I know where you're
first of all,
going.
that
Yeah.
that wasn't his words, obviously, right? And
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
what this actually meant, and remember, the Bible is an allegory. It's a symbolic story, right? Let
Thank
me
you.
give you an example. Angels are not things that are flying around outside in the sky. Angels are things within your mind, higher consciousness beings within your mind. But I also learned that recently. But Yes,
Absolutely.
the way
Look,
to the Father, the way to connect with the Father, the God, the Creator, oneness, is to understand how, the truth, what is, experience, right? Everything just is. Everything is just that, and everything is connected.
absolutely. Like, I think the biggest quote that I remember like Jesus by is like, God loved his only son, or he, I forgot. Oh God,
I think I know what
God,
you're
please
saying,
let
though.
me remember. But like, God so loved man that he gave his only son, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that reminds me also of like Jesus. And I'm happy that you mentioned it with the crown chakra because, all right, I think, yeah, I have
Anyway.
like a couple crosses, and I think it's really important that you acknowledge like you got the T, right? And like it expands in the crown chakra because in a way I see that as like first of all is weird. Jesus was literally like dropped, seeded into a virgin's womb. But that's for another story. Like this expansion of heart chakra really allowed for his existence to happen. I
To
think there's a lot of
excel.
reasons
Yep.
why he got executed because, like you mentioned, people were hunting these mystics down because they didn't like what they were
Of
doing. It was
course,
kind
this
of
was at the beginning
disrupting.
of religion, of course,
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. But also, they were resonating at such a level where I don't feel like, as you could see, Earth was not ready.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but that was
Especially at
just like
that
the
time.
test drop,
Or,
right?
especially at that time when everybody was beginning to believe, at least where he was, or that like God, the creator, is a boss in the sky, controlling everything, right?
And
And
that
then
was
when
just a
people look at
person.
Jesus, they're like, "What crack are you smoking, buddy?" So
Right?
that
Jesus
didn't
is
help his
like,
situation, but he was on
I'm
the
just
right path.
vibing, fam, right? Like he's just like, I'm talking to God right now. Like they're the reason I'm here. I'm just here to like show you what you can do as a human being that's connected to the one divine creator source
Yeah,
consciousness.
but to finish off this talk about the Bible, and then we'll move on to
Yep.
the throat chakra with this truth, of course. And so just always remember that the Bible is an allegory. To take it with a grain of salt, and to try to always understand the deeper meanings. But not only that, the Bible is full of half truth. It teaches great things, but it also teaches much lies if you take it as it is, because it's not meant to be taken as it is, right? It's
Thank
very
you. Yeah,
deep.
absolutely.
So, whoa, and I can't say I've done this too much myself, but the true way to understand truth and to find truth is to go through all the perspectives. So, somebody who's stuck in one religion will never find truth. They'll never find the way, if you want to call it that. The people who go out and expand and open their mind and realize there is truth within every religion, you just have to pick it out, are the people who will truly excel, like Jesus, to find the oneness. And yeah, but I think we should
Yeah,
get into some questions because we've been missing out here.
absolutely. Yeah.
Um,
I think I saw one with DMT, and
yeah,
honestly, like anything, if you think it's bad, it's bad. If you think it's
true.
good, it's good,
I
right?
agree. If it's
I'm not saying go do drugs, kids, but that's kind of like your discernment and what you feel like is
exactly.
going to assist your soul in this journey.
Yeah, is your
So yeah.
intuition telling you it's right or wrong? Is your gut feeling telling you it's right or wrong? So yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Like, if you want to say is it good or bad, I don't know, dude. Like, it's changed so many people's lives, but it's also ruined people's lives from the experience you get, right? So it depends, and you really for something like that. And I know we definitely both of us here have not done DMT. I assume you haven't, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, we don't have the experience, but we can say just like when you're ready, right?
Yep.
But I think we can both agree, yeah, it's not yet.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not saying like go find a dealer and be like, hey yo, you got some DMT.
Yeah,
I need to like
I think you can
spiritually
buy
ascend.
DMT online, matter of fact.
Okay. Well, we're not we're not
Anyway,
directing it. Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to move on to the truth quickly. We can just cover throat chakra,
Yes,
and
the higher
the first
three.
thing I'll say for entering the truth chakra, if you don't well, here, let me phrase this perfectly. If you don't speak up, you're giving them consent. That's the
Yes.
exact, and Ralph
Yep.
Smart says that a lot. That's the exact quote that inspired me to make my
Ooh, slow
YouTube.
motion.
So much in this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Yeah.
yes, very much it's as simple as this. The throat chakra is blocked by lies and it is balanced by truth. So, yeah, you very much want to always be speaking truth whenever you feel it is right. And sometimes people feel it's right to lie and like it's not right. So, I mean, I feel like there is sometimes to lie, of course, that are for the betterment of like every like maybe to save your life. You get what I mean? But like truth should always be
Yeah.
the key speech of your word, and you should always try to make sure what you're speaking is truth. Like I've had some things in the past where I spoke some lies because of lack of research, and I can bring up once, which was like my second video. I mentioned COVID test cost $100, which it's definitely not true, at least like in majority of the places. But yeah, you always want to be careful with what you're saying and make sure you're speaking truth, because you always have to watch out with your words, because spelling, right?
Bells.
Spelling, it's cast. These are all have meanings, right? It is magic, and there's good magic, and there's black magic. Good magic, I'd say, can really be anything positive, anything motivational, anything inspiring, or just magic, as in, like, it can create thoughts in your mind. You're sending out frequencies that, since we're so
There's
advanced,
always a polarization. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
absolutely.
But since us humans are so advanced, we can attach symbols in our imagination to frequencies. That's crazy. So you can very much cast spells. Black magic, for example, is corrupting somebody's reality. Let me give you a quick example here. Some mom, I read this in a book. Some mom hears her voice, or sorry, hears her daughter singing after she had a long day at work, and then she just gets fed up with it and says her voice is ugly. Shut up. And that stayed with her whole life. That stays with her whole life. If she accepts that as truth, then that becomes her reality, right? She
Yeah,
got
and that affects the expression. Yeah,
exactly. She got consumed by black magic. But you can always break this by truth, right? You can always break these black magic spells, these lies, by truth. Oh, I'm actually
yeah,
not that bad of a singer. And
absolutely.
there you go.
I love how you mentioned like black magic, and there's also a lot of people refer to as like white magic, but in
Oh, true.
reality, like black magic is almost creating these restrictions. No one, okay, I can't. I can only speak for myself because like I'm a like hippy dippy love light joy peace kind of person, but even like in the black magic, I see that as okay, that's creating a restriction. The white magic, that is destroying any restrictions or limitations
I
and
agree.
allowing you to
I
move
very
forward.
much agree. That's a great way to put it. And yeah, I've never heard white magic before, but I most definitely will be calling it that from now on.
Yes,
Um,
and a really quick note on the throat chakra, like you were saying, like if someone tells you singing, that's a great example you use, like it sucks, and you choose to accept that as your truth, that's going to render how you express yourself. And I
oh
think
yeah.
someone was talking about oneness, and when it comes to expressing your truth, I feel like we all have. Yes, it's a universal truth because we all come from one. But in the same way, we see this truth differently, right? Like we all have different experiences. We all express ourselves differently because we believe that that is what's true to us to express and what to say.
Yep.
So it's
Everything's
almost like,
perspective.
yeah, those
Every
different
single person
perspectives.
has that own
Exactly.
perspective of theirs, own beliefs, own subconscious, own just reality, right? Own world. But yeah, we might as
Yeah,
well start to transition this into the third eye, which, in my opinion, that is the most spectacular one because it covers intuition. We already know intuition. Oh, intuition is why I'm here right now, and I assume is the same for Joy here. Intuition is
absolutely.
truly your guiding force in this world. I'm sure you have a lot to say about intuition.
Absolutely. Like, and bro, like you said, it's that guiding force.
Yeah.
I've had like some weird experiences before where I could see my aura with my eyes closed, and that, I'm not gonna lie, kinda hit me out of nowhere. But it also really made me realize, like, how that third eye is playing a role in your perception, what you see and what you believe is true, and what you move towards.
Yes, and
And yeah.
I'd love to mention this too. When you decalcify this third eye of yours, and I have a video, go check it out if you want to learn how to do that. But when you decalcify this, this is when you are capable of analyzing the different perspectives, right? We talked about that. This is key to
Absolutely.
any enlightenment, to any finding truth, to any discovering of truth. You need to analyze the different perspectives, and the third eye allows you to go out of the box and truly see, put yourselves in other people's shoes, and just analyze all over.
Absolutely. Like, you used your normal eyes to perceive the whole world, right? Like, that's how we set up the screen. And then that third eye is like perceiving and navigating in that spiritual world or in
Oh
the
yeah.
veil, or, where you can't really see, but you can still perceive in the ways that you were given to. And yeah, like you said, like, there's so much psychic abilities we put on them, like clairaudience, clear cognizance, that's like all happening in your third eye. So it's pretty cool to see that. Like, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can
Um,
say. Like, that is your own personal television.
Fun fact too. The third eye, when you actually cut it open, it has just pretty much everything alike to the retina, which I kind of forgot the other one, but that's like the cones and stuff that you have to perceive light. So that's why it got called the brain's eye or the third eye. It's because it's literally like has the characteristics of an eye, even though it's just the center of your brain.
Yo, and it's wild. Like, they've done experiments where they're like, all right, you guys, you play the piano, actually play the piano. You guys just think about playing the piano, like, go through the motions in your mind. And then the end of like a couple weeks, come back and we'll see how it goes. And both groups played at the same, if not like some of the people doing the third eye stuff actually did better. And they
Jeez.
literally were just practicing in their mind. So that, like, there's so much that we don't even know about this that,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure is going to be coming out in the future, very soon. But like, yeah, it's wild.
But yeah, I couldn't emphasize more how important it is to connect with your intuition. And of course, this is attached to the third eye. The intuition is truly what is going to allow you to walk this path, right? The intuition is what will. I can give you an example for the gamers here. Why can't we see you, Kyle? My camera is not
You
going
can
too
see
well
with the
today.
third eye, you
There you
already
go.
know.
There you go. Like I can try to put my camera on, but it's very much not gonna work. Um, but oh yeah, I was gonna give an example with gaming, where if you're playing any game, for example, an FPS game, and you're just waiting around a corner, and you're like, yeah, I'll just wait here. But then that impulse to like go for another kill, right? That's a survival instinct to go for kill, like follow the dopamine rush. So you listen to that instead of your gut feeling, and you instantly get shot in the head. And
They're like, you noob,
yeah,
like,
that's just an
bro.
example of intuition
Campers.
that it
Yeah.
is simply your gut feeling. But when you decalcify your third eye, that's when you start to connect it with
Damn.
infinite intelligence and like your divinity.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you can see the strings that control the system. I took that straight from Flowbots. But absolutely, like, yeah, it's incredible. And yeah, yo, kids these days, I mean, we're pretty young, but like younger kids are seeing things that, like, we cannot
Oh yeah.
perceive. And
I
I
think
think that's like
I
incredible.
think most of us have experiences like that. Especially as a kid, our
Oh
parents
yeah.
would tell us like I have a lot of stories like that, especially my brother. But yeah, kids do see stuff like that. That there is different dimensions, right? There's different planes that are in front of us, but we simply cannot consciously sense them. Our senses are very
Mm,
limited, y'all. Don't get it
mm.
twisted.
But telepathy, it's real. It's out there.
Of
Like,
course.
oh, it's incredible.
I don't want to go too deep into psychics on this stream, but they're most definitely real.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah. Like, I love like looking into telepathy and like researching it and finding and picking like people's brains, but like studies say the more empathetic you are, the more telepathic you are. It's just connected, it's tied. Like I see why. But absolutely. And then you got like the crown, which I feel like is so closely associated with the third eye because there's so much going on in the crown. For me, that's just like realizing like, oh, like every single thing is made out of the same thing. It's
Yeah,
just like,
true.
you
That's
know,
awakening to the oneness, the real
absolutely.
global truth of this world.
Yes. And like with that, your third eye is just like perceiving all of this and like making stuff out of it. But like the crown, like you're just straight up chilling. Like when I think of the crown, it's just like, yeah, like God.
The ultimate
God
vibe.
lives up there, right? Yeah, ultimate vibe. Like they just chilling out there. They're like, yo, what's up? You know, I think you can I just associate it with like, yeah, big old glowing light that like sees you, acknowledges you, is around you, is everything around you.
It's everything. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
it's period. Literally.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, I'm eating right now, but I think we should
Hey,
definitely.
mukbang.
I think we should definitely transition into the porn industry, how that's affecting us, and we can definitely 1000% link that with the chakras.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay. All right. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to talk about this. This is a topic that hits close to home for me for many reasons. Like I used
Mhm.
to have a porn addiction.
Mhm.
Um, Meeting a said YouTuber that I'm not gonna mention the name again. I was helping them recover with their porn addiction as well. But there's definitely a lot that I've also learned by doing. I was actually developing an app or some kind of technology to help people
Yeah.
with this, especially with like Pornhub, like 80% of all of their content being taken down because it's technically illegal, because of, human and child sex trafficking. Like that shit happened really in front of everyone's eyes.
Yep.
Like, and porn is so impactful to the subconscious mind.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Crazy.
like I'm gonna just use an example, like a book. A book's only impactful if you take the energy and time to read it. And a lot of people these days with their attention spans, like that is near damn impossible. I'm gonna
Right.
be honest, like I'm sorry, fam, but like for some people that's really how it be. But the thing is, porn is the complete opposite. It's like if you're craving intimacy, if you're craving entertainment, anything like that, convenience, it's all there. And the
Right.
best thing is for the industry is that it's super, super impactful. It leaves a really great impression on your subconscious mind that even if you're not like there, right? Even if you're not even consuming it, you'll still want to consume it because they hooked you into that by creating a feedback loop. Oh, yeah, dopamine, right?
Yep.
Like that was a great spike. I'm gonna go back for more. Like you're
Mm.
literally
I think
crack addict.
before we
Almost,
get
almost.
into more
Yeah.
porn, funny to say that.
We clean,
I
man.
think we need to cover dopamine and the real meaning because it's very controversial. But dopamine, many people link to happiness. No, 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 no. That is not dopamine. Dopamine is what gets you up to take action. Quick example: if you're an ancestor, right? Somebody that's hunting, as dopamine will get you to get up to hunt. It gives you the desire to hunt. Another one, the desire to reproduce. So you will chase girls. Dopamine. So we all still have these, right? We have not
Survival.
evolved.
Yeah,
We have not evolved in the slightest
absolutely.
bit. But yeah,
We still
dopamine is what
humans.
gets you up to take action. It is the excitement, the anticipation. That is dopamine. It is no, and
Yes.
it is a promise of happiness. It is not happiness, right?
Yes. I love that you said promise of happiness because like absolutely it's like, ooh, I'm so ready, like I'm gonna get it. And that's how every addiction is, right? Like
Uh
you
huh.
start out with like that anticipation. And I talked a little bit about this like with my experience with weed, but it's like the same thing with porn because you have to realize like it's really not as good as you think it is. It really is not. And if you actually are aware of your attention, of your dopamine levels through that trigger that would initially be like, oh, this is the habit loop that I usually associate with it. If you were aware of how you actually feel, that dopamine spike, for whatever reason, it's a little scared to come out because it realizes, like, yo, this person's kind of aware. Like, I don't know. Like,
And
it's hard to
even if like
explain, but that, yeah.
I'd say I wouldn't agree too much how like it's scared to come out. I just think like awareness is power, right? So when you're aware of this, it's
Mm.
kind of like it comes, but you're just so aware of it. It's like, okay, have a good time. I'm not reacting to you, and you just become so used to that where like it doesn't even seem like it exists anymore. But you just cancel it and shut it down so fast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like you are aware and you've kind of like caught up to par with what is going on. And it
Funny you
can't
talk about weed. My average watch time right now on the stream is 4:20.
Oh, blaze it. Nah, but yo, honestly, like that, oh my God, honestly, blaze it. Yo, but I know for me personally, it was realizing like this is eating up my time.
Mm-hmm.
This is not actually helping me. And all of the other really negative things that come with it. Like now I'm super paranoid. Now I don't want to hang out
Right,
with people.
right. Completely
And
destroys your subconscious.
yes,
Consumes it.
ooh, like
The
consumes the
parasite.
perfect word.
It's literally a
It
parasite.
is. But you look at like the industries and their agendas, and it is like most places, like we could even say for YouTube, because we're YouTubers, like the algorithm wants people to watch and stay on the platform. And it is
Oh
the
yeah.
same way with like
Uh huh.
all porn websites. Like the only thing is that they have a little bit more tricks up their sleeves, if I will say. Like
Well,
there's a lot of
they have quite the
subliminals.
advantage.
Yup, right? There's a lot more subliminals. There's a lot more, you could say, dopamine that comes from that for a lot of people, but it's really like in the content that you are consuming that really gets you. I personally have found, and when I'm just talking to people, and even with like that said YouTuber, that content, because the more you keep it around, the stronger that feedback loop is, right? The more it becomes almost like a habit.
Become strengthened in
And
your mind. Yeah.
exactly,
Those
exactly.
programs, those pathways in your mind. Yeah.
And that's how it's set up. Like that is how the industry has set it up. They
Of
want
course.
it to be easy, they want it to be shareable, they want it to be there all the time because that's how, and that's how they make the money.
Oh yeah.
Um, oh my gosh. But you can see a lot of like those old paradigms are falling. Like we're still
Oh yeah.
human, but I think there's a new part of humanity that's waking up during this time.
Mm-hmm.
And that is allowing for I'm kind of I'm very invested already in where the adult industry is going, developing and looking to make more technology to assist people in healthier ways to develop intimate relationships and stuff like that. I'm not going to go on a rant right
Yeah.
now, but it's like really, really really needed that like people need to know that they're not alone when it comes to dealing with these kind of things,
Mm-hmm.
especially because you feel like there's so much shame or guilt as if no one else has ever watched porn before. Like, get over yourself, bro. I mean,
You talked about
yeah.
awakening too, and there's a lot of people who are coming to fruition and helping in that process. But I wanted to mention stuff about Gen Z, which sadly porn is targeted against Gen Z, of course, even though it's 18 plus. It is still, they have a good, I'd say 50% of these Gen Z kids hooked at least. Um, but yeah, it's sad too because, well, it's sad and it's not sad because this Generation Z has very big potential with internet, right? They can really spread awareness like crazy before. No older person can do
Absolutely.
that. And if they allow the young ones to awaken, it's game over. It's game over. And that's why they're trying harder than ever. The world's more controlled than ever. There's literally drugs, or sorry, porn that's as addictive as cigarettes, nicotine, and all this. That's a click of a button away.
Yeah,
And what kid doesn't
Like,
have an
yeah.
iPad or an iPhone, right?
Exactly, exactly. And like, I'm sorry, but school systems did a shit job at actually explaining anything that just I felt like made people feel like, okay, I gotta look this up for myself. And in a way, it was just like, damn, you couldn't have done like a little better job, like
I
just
agree.
damn. But yeah, absolutely, like you said, it is really targeting the younger generation right now because it knows the potential.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you look, this is all for me personally, I associate a lot of the sexual energy with the sacral chakra, those glands and the kind of secretion that's happening there. And that's all also associated with imagination and creativity. And you see that if a younger person is not able to express themselves or create something or really like get themselves lost into doing something for themselves that's creating something that will last longer than just that video that they're gonna, like, really
Right?
feel kinda sucky afterwards watching, like, you think that it's just a video and that it's just something, that you have to do, and, like, don't get me wrong, we all need to release energy or whatever, but, like, there's
Not the
such a thing
way.
as vril, and I'm, like, going all the way back to the Atlantean times when we had Lemuria and Mu, and they weaponize sexual energy, they called it vril, and they would literally make their citizens, like, they would harvest the sexual energy from their citizens in order to create weapons to fight one another.
Yep.
So, this is in a way, you can see a little bit of this happening.
Spiritual
It's not
warfare,
like
yo.
that extreme, yeah,
Spiritual
but
warfare. The
absolutely,
war on
absolutely.
consciousness. They're trying to grab your focus, y'all. That's all consciousness is. It's just essentially focus. Where are you aiming the consciousness at? Many people sadly are stuck on these survival instincts, these impulses that Joy mentioned too. Like, you could much rather be creating something that could last even beyond your time, that can provide value to so much people. But instead,
Absolutely.
you choose to chase the dopamine, to chase the survival instinct, to only feel shitty right after. And also on that topic
Absolutely.
too, um, you said you need to have a way to release energy, and like porn in itself, or sorry, masturbation in itself is not that bad. It's obviously the porn that's really messing people up. But when it comes to releasing energy, there's so much better ways, and I'll just give it the most broad, general explanation: investing into yourself and your future. So many ways you can do this, right? Go cook a meal, go work out, go take a cold shower, go meditate, go for a run. Like, it goes on and on. Anything that you will look back at tomorrow and be like, damn, good shit. Right?
Exactly, exactly. I'm sorry, but like, all right, personally, I don't have many experiences, but like, when have you ever gotten an OnlyFans subscription and you're like, damn, good shit. Like, I'm so proud of myself.
Right?
No,
Doesn't
no,
exist. No,
like,
those two, no,
no,
not
take your
compatible.
money and invest it in a good book, okay?
Alright?
Like, I'll give you some meditation book recommendations. Like, literally, and like, listen, it's again like that survival instinct.
Hey, and if
Yes,
we're about to
we
talk
all
about
need to
books too,
release energy, but yeah. Oh,
I
yes,
I
please.
feel like if there's one book recommendation from this stream, it should definitely be The Kabbalion for this one. Talking about how we
Oh,
talked
okay.
about that and connected it with Jesus. Obviously, now in modern day, it is written. It's not just spoken anymore. It is very much written, and it has become more popular with the universal laws. And you've obviously heard "all is mind" a lot of places. But these are not things that are easily understood, right? They'll go right over your head when you first hear "all is mind." It takes a lot of time and experience to truly enter and over and understand this.
As above, so below.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, this like our generation, Gen Z, we really out here with I think the most active sacral chakras I've ever seen. Like, and in a good way, I think a lot of us are meant to generate new
Yeah.
ideas and create new things. Like it's needed more now than ever. But you also have that aspect where there's a lot of hypersexuality going around. And again, like I'm not even gonna get too much into the agenda of how they want you to have babies, they want you to have abortions because they need the fetuses for a
Oh
lot
my
of the
God.
testing that they do. But that's literally what's
We'll
like
leave it
going
at
on
that.
in the background. Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
we got a
yeah.
decent amount of people in the stream right now, and obviously, we're spreading some deep wisdom here. We wanted the awareness out there. Leave a like, man. Leave a like, and go check out Joy's channel too. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, keep
Yo,
going on.
like this video,
Like
fam.
the videos.
Like it right
Spread
now.
the
Nah, I'm just
awareness.
joking. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, absolutely. That's solid. Like I feel like I'm just gonna say it. I'm so thankful that we're able to talk about the porn industry as human beings in a civil manner
I
because
agree.
this conversation needs to happen a lot more. When I was creating this kind of device that I wanted to really research, and I did research, I interviewed OnlyFans creators, I interviewed a lot of people who had porn addiction, and the dean actually shut me down because they said it was too taboo and they didn't want to get in trouble. And like this is just kind of the old paradigm and the new paradigm because these conversations need to happen. It's not really functioning in a way that
Oh
can
yeah.
thrive. And we out here to not only just survive, but to strive for greatness and that oneness and
Oh yeah,
divinity.
right? To create something beyond our time, y'all. That's the goal.
Absolutely.
um, but yeah, what was the last topic? I can't get the title up here. I put three things in the
Lo-
title. It was
l-
consciousness, porn addiction. Here, let me.
love
Oh yeah,
over
love over
hate, I
fear.
think.
There we go. There we
Love
go.
over
We did.
fear.
We
Okay,
definitely did
yeah.
already cover that. But yeah.
Let's
I
dive a
think
little
dive a little deeper. I think I'm about to wrap the stream up pretty soon here, but we'll definitely take
deeper.
questions and get more deep into some topics before we head out here. But yeah, there's very much still stuff I want to get done in the day, and hopefully for everybody else in here too.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, I'm very thankful that you invited me to have this conversation.
Of course.
Like, like as we said in the beginning, love, fucking amazing. Fear,
Especially gratitude too. Gratitude is one of the most powerful things there is, where you can literally feel it vibrating in your body, and it just instantly puts a smile on your face when you find all those reasons you can be grateful. And every single person here, I know you have 100 reasons, 1,000 you could list on your head that you're grateful for, right? It could goes on and on. We are blessed, y'all. We are blessed. And you could say all this
hallelujah.
COVID stuff, all this restrictions, blah, blah, blah. We have what we have right now. And that is allowing us to be here to connect with each other, to still be able to speak our minds and meditate and eat healthy. Even if it comes at a bit more of a restrictive manner, we can still get it done if we find a way. If you really want to find a way, you will. If you don't, you'll find an excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like, no, that's really solid words, fan. So the only thing I have to add is like I'm very thankful for you. I love having this conversation and
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate like everyone who's listened and for you just like sharing these thoughts and like allowing me to have this discussion with you like absolutely like fear, fuck fear. Like literally, fuck fear.
False
If
evidence
you
appearing real.
yeah, I mean actually like don't fuck fear. But like
But yeah, fuel or fear ruins a lot of people's lives, y'all. Fear, self doubt, the fear that you, or fear of rejection, fear of pain, all these things can quite literally crush your hopes and dreams, man. They can quite literally destroy your life just from illusions, right? Just from
yeah,
illusions.
bring that observer like aspect. Like when you love something and you love it unconditionally, you don't care what it does, what it is, how it is. It's just there and you love it. When
Yeah.
it comes to fear, it's like the same thing. If you love fear, regardless how you feel, what the situation is, it just is, then there's no more fear. It's just a situation,
Yep.
but it doesn't hold any power over you. So, amen
Appreciate you,
to that.
Wesley. Wesley's here saying love you, Kyle. Enjoy. Appreciate it. Hey, we got FS
Oh,
Breeze.
much love.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? Awesome live stream. Appreciate you, Davis. Just curious, what's y'all MBTI? Do you know what that means? I have no clue what that means.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I have no what? What?
Okay, you might have to go deeper with that. We don't know what that is.
Myers-Briggs test or what? Like
Myers Briggs.
what?
I have no clue. He's
Not
turned
sure.
divine and next stuff. Yeah, I appreciate everybody in here. We're grateful for every single one of you, and you already know we're gonna be back. This was definitely one of I believe the best streams I've had that has just been like a pure flow. So definitely I would like to plan the next stream right now and even on topic.
Yeah.
Actually, right now, what topics would you like to hear next stream, y'all? I'm thinking of to talk more about awareness and reacting and how to overcome these thoughts and insecurities through just watching them and a lot of like letting go, because these are some of the most powerful topics you can learn, but you obviously have to experience them. But yeah, stuff like
Absolutely.
understanding and knowing how to let go is key to everybody's life in here in this stream. And we got Tejan of
Yeah.
Divine. You already know. What up, Tejan?
Yeah.
Glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you. And he says confidence comes from understanding. Yes, awareness, right? Awareness. The rarest type. Um, yeah, I couldn't agree
That
more with
quiet
that, Tejan.
confidence.
But anyway,
I love it.
if you want to hear topics that we should speak on next stream around here, definitely feel free to drop. But Joy, what's the next time you're available? I'm very much down to do this again.
Yo, I'm freaking honored, bro. And just by the way, like I noticed some of you didn't like the video. I think that you should like it. Just like
Couldn't agree
low key.
more.
Um, but yeah, I'm free like these days actually tonight works really good. Saturdays and
I was thinking
Friday
too.
nights also work pretty good. Yeah.
You know what? Friday night. How about that?
Let's go. Let's
Plan?
go.
All right.
Yo, it's a plan.
Well, we'll see. It'll likely be around 7 p.m., but who knows? We'll get you posted whenever it's fully planned. But yeah, if you want to drop any topics for us to cover, feel free to do so because we will likely have them planned ahead already. So yeah. Any last questions? Be free to answer them. And if you want to see us go much more in depthly into topics you're interested in, feel free to recommend them because we will make them a part of next stream, which again is Friday. This Friday. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean,
Like
I got
I'm
meditation
just
stream tomorrow too, and Wim
oh
Hof Wednesday.
snap. Okay. I gotta like go in there and I love Wim
Yeah.
Hof.
Well,
Bro,
no,
oh
it's meditation Monday, Wim Hof Wednesday. Don't get it twisted.
okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Lid. Okay,
Those are
okay.
some fans recommendations. I love it, y'all. I missed most
Yo,
of the
I love
live, but I'm sending out much love and prosperity. Hey, right back at you, man. Right back at you. He's got
much
High Truth
love.
5D. I love the name, bro. I love the name.
Yo, honored to have like honestly like seeing how many people are waking up and being able to connect with them like it's so powerful.
Uh-huh.
I just like you feel it and you're just like, yeah, we just created like we created a new light grid
It's
with
crazy to
everyone
have all these
watching.
like-minded people here, though. It's truly heartwarming how we can all connect these ideas and help each other understand these different perspectives, right? And always be gaining value from each other. Topic of fast
Absolutely.
food. I'd love to do that. I'd love to cover fast food.
Oh,
That's a good topic.
yes. Yes. Okay. All right.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Most
if that
definitely.
was the Myers-Briggs personality, I think I'm an ENFP.
Oh,
ENFP.
I have no
I did
clue.
it like a few days ago. I'll drop the quiz down in the Discord. Yeah, because it was INFP.
Alrighty.
Now I'm an extrovert though, but
Do you know your
we'll
life
see.
path number by any chance?
5.
5. Oh, damn.
So I can give that good old high
Yeah.
five, you know?
I'm a 9. You already know I'm a 9. And that
Oh,
essentially just means humanitarian, y'all. I'm for the people all
yeah.
the way. Don't get it twisted. My last name is literally Good. For the people all the way. Kyle Good in the building.
Yo, what's good?
and and even if it's a drop a funnier fact I wanted to say before. My dog is 7 years old. Guess what her name is? Corona.
Chakra. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy
Yo.
stuff, yo. Crazy stuff. Fast food, slow death, lol, same thought, so same eat. I say balance is very much key when it comes to fast food, but there's some chains where you really want to avoid, like McDonald's, and in my opinion, like stuff like Wendy's.
Just think about their agenda, you know? Like,
Exactly. What are they really
do
trying
they
to
want
do?
to make money or do they want to give you good food? Yeah.
Exactly, y'all. Exactly.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
yeah, we'll definitely be
But
back to
yeah,
cover that. Uh, Again, feel free to ask any last questions or drop any topics for us to cover later. But yeah, so far it's about awareness and reacting, letting go, and fast food. Definitely can
those are
implement
pretty
all those.
good.
Yeah.
Those are really good. I can see how those would be tied in together as well.
Yeah, there you go. Observing those so if it comes to reacting to that definitely means talking about thoughts, impulses, and just general desires. I couldn't
Ooh.
I couldn't take it because I would choose every answer. Oh, it's talking about the test. Depending on how I wanted to answer it. Blah blah blah. Teacher couldn't stand it. One day I would decide who I was. Never did. All right then, Wesley. Good to know.
Okay.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
no, I've
sharing.
taken the Meyer Bridge a couple times, bro. Just take it whenever you feel like it. See if it resonates. My answer stayed the same. The results.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta wake up your dog too. We're supposed to help each other. Species out just like the aliens do for us. Hey,
Yo,
my dog's
listen,
woke.
I'm pretty exactly. I was about to say. I mean,
My dog's vibing nature on a daily basis. Don't get it twisted.
exactly. I mean, right now my dog's asleep in my bed,
Aw.
but he's pretty much like he's a little guardian angel. Like
Oh
he
yeah.
can sense entities that I can't sometimes. Like he's chilling
Yeah.
out here.
Facts, yo.
Dogs, cats, they're blessings.
Alrighty. I was introverted and extroverted. I mean, I feel like we definitely
Same.
all have those
Yep.
that balance within us. Obviously, one is more dominant, but like that's like a part of life. We need to be both, right? Barks during Wim Hof. Yeah, right. During so many of
My,
streams, Corona's been barking, y'all. All
I
processed.
love
Oh, why did he just retracted it? Anyway, he was talking about
That's
all
okay.
processed
That's
foods.
okay.
Um,
Okay. Yo, you're getting too deep into it. All right. He's already ready for Friday. Yo. I
alrighty.
love that.
So,
Yeah,
I think
I
we'll
love
end the
it.
stream at 8:10 for me. So that's 3 minutes. So, any last questions? Let's get it.
Sir Jester, I love
Mastered
that, by the way.
meditation, or maybe he's just sleeping. Hey, you already know he's
I'm not sure
meditating.
either. Yo, you know what? Probably astral projecting.
Don't get it twisted. I fit almost every profile. Told you, Kyle, I full have. I'm a bit lost what you just said, Wesley, but oh, I have a life path number. Apparently, Wesley said he didn't have a life path number. I don't understand how that works, but
Okay, that's pretty cool. Was it like zero or like nothing?
all ultra processed foods, GMOs are bad for you. I prefer vegetables and fruit. I couldn't agree more, dude. But in modern day, it is so hard to avoid GMO foods. Definitely processed foods you can avoid, but GMO
We
is
all
like,
gonna be growing our own food. That's all
oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
see. Like the way things going.
uh-huh, right? Definitely. Everybody here should be thinking, especially it's springtime, y'all. That's when you plant. Now or never, y'all. Get those seeds planted. And yeah, matter of fact, we're just about to start a garden right now.
Same. I love it though.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's wild, like everything that you consume matters. I'm very thankful that I
Everything.
consumed this hour
I'll.
with you, fam.
Oh yeah, I'll add to that too. Everything has a cause and effect. Matter of fact, that is what woke me up to the mind. Right. The first thing that ever like really started to open and expand my mind is when I watched a video called "This Will Change Your Life Forever," and it taught about cause and effect or reaping and sowing, which essentially, and I say this almost every video now, your mind is a garden, right? Your thoughts are the seeds, and your actions are the water, and your beliefs are the fertilizer. You got to be careful because what you plant in your mind is what you will grow. Whatever you focus on is what you will grow. Everything has a cause and effect, and that's what really awakened me to like not even the law of attraction, just like really awakening to the mind and how you can create your reality with mere focus. And
Yo, I'm excited to hopefully on our conversation on Friday, we can talk a little bit about the beginnings of the spiritual awakening journey for
oh
us. I feel
yeah,
like that is
true.
I'm super interested to hear
And
about
don't
that
get it
more.
twisted
Yeah.
too. We don't even have to limit it to live streams. We can very much create some high quality bangers.
Facts, facts. Oh my goodness, yes.
All right, but yeah,
Oh,
live streams are a very good way to connect with everybody, and you're definitely someone that's good to live stream with because we can flow very easily. So I definitely will continue
no.
that. Yeah, there you go.
You just go with the flow. Yeah.
Exactly, flow like water, right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yes.
we got Wesley talking about gematria. And gematria. Okay, well that's a bit weird way to spell it, Wesley. I do, but December 31st and a few other days of the Fool card, the Joker, etc. I'll explain it someday. We have an easier time just changing our path like that. Funny fact too.
Okay.
If you want,
Okay.
if you
Let's
want to talk about awakenings, what truly woke me up to like the corruption, the matrix, like awakening, right? What really woke me up was gematria, which is like deep. But
wow.
that also allowed me to, in return, I guess we'll go deeper into it in the next stream, but when I woke up with gematria and learned about the real corruption in the world, the real agendas, and like these puppets, the people, the
Yep.
bankers, the high valued corrupt families, do not have us in mind. We are ants to them. We are rats, literal lab rats. That's why the Western
Breaking the
nation
wall.
is served fluoride. Fluoride literally used to be mass marketed as rat poison. We are literally rats.
Lovely. Lovely. Yeah.
To them, at least. Obviously, we're multidimensional beings with as much power as them.
Exactly. Exactly. And that is the wonderful part about being live with technology.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
They can try,
Be
but they
grateful for
can't
this
stop
lifetime,
us,
everybody.
eh? Yes.
When y'all leave here, just try to activate that gratitude, you know? Find what you're grateful for, and as a result, that'll increase your manifestation abilities, which then you can envision what you want out of your long term life, and then follow up with the short term. And you already know, I preach incantations. Do you know what incantations are, Joy?
Yes.
There you
Like
go. There you go.
right now, I'm just so thankful to be able to talk about this, to
There you
grow
go.
that collective power and
That's
that
an incantation
frequency.
right there. Don't get it twisted.
Yes, bro. I'm so thankful again
Yeah.
for like this
And
whole conversation.
oh yeah, grateful, y'all. But anyway, we'll wrap it up, and I kind of want to just end it off with this: God has blessed me, or blessed everybody here, with and surrounds us with love, opportunity, and creation. Don't get it twisted,
Mm.
y'all. Don't get it twisted. It is around you all day, every day, all the time, man. And you already know how to manifest a life you love, your passions, anything, right? You want to create your life. You have to do it on a daily basis. If you want to talk about law of attraction and any of that, we ain't gonna tell you, oh, anything's possible. You just gotta think about it. No. It comes down to what you are doing on a daily basis. Are you really
Preach.
doing what you need to do, what is required? Are you becoming one with that you desire to create? Gotta match that frequency, y'all. What goes around comes around. Like attracts like. Wait, where the real least I'm gonna twist it? Gratitude for what you don't have yet too? I'm confused with the chatters in this stream, I'll be honest.
Gratitude for you. Yeah, okay.
For what you don't
Like,
have yet too? I'm lost.
well, you can have gratitude for what you are receiving,
You can have
even the
gratitude for the past, the present, and the future.
exactly,
you
exactly.
can be you can be grateful for life, everything you're experiencing, the water you have, the food, the life you've been blessed with, everybody in your life, right? The divinity of this, trust the process, the past, what's happened in your past and what you've learned from it, the future, and get excited and just be grateful about what you know is about to come, what you're about to create. Everything to be grateful for.
It's, it's all here. Everything is here already.
Yeah.
Be
And
thankful.
Wesley says,
Yeah.
I'd like to stream with you sometime, but you might want to interview this old man first. Give you a nice interview, see if you're capable. You funny, yo. You funny, Wesley. Hey, man, I'm definitely going to have streams in the future where it's open chat, right? And that's something I definitely like to do with you, Joy, is one of the best things, um, well, one of the best things to do in my eyes is help everybody, help the people below us, and the people above us will probably help us in return. But yeah,
We all
help.
out here on the same level in
Exactly.
a way.
When I
You
get
know something I don't.
when I get more popular, it's going to be a big priority for me to help the young ones that are trying to spread this awareness too and grow everybody possible. But as of now, hey, it's just trying to spread the awareness best we can with all fellow
Yes.
YouTubers that are like-minded, you know?
Uniting, absolutely. And
Exactly.
like when I think about you as you are growing, and I know you're gonna reach a really big point, it just made
Thank
my mind blow, like thinking about doing like a live stream with everyone.
you.
It will be wild, but I think it will be possible by that time. But it
Oh
will
yeah.
be wild. It will be like a little party on the screen.
Definitely.
But yeah,
I'd like to do more open streams, but yeah, again, those are kind of two different ideas where we have open streams where instead of kind of a Q&A, it's just everybody hops in and let's chat it up, you
yeah.
know? But then there's the streams where I want to do, which is kind of us just like reviewing things, reviewing channels, and just promoting people who are worthy. You already know, right? And also giving advice and stuff. All things that are very much possible to help out the fellow ones that are striving to spread that awareness. They are spreading that love over fear. Those are the people you want to support. You already know.
100%. We out here. But thank you for, supporting me. And I hope that I can
Thank you.
support you more in the future because this is lit.
Oh yeah, well for sure. You already know. Yeah, grateful for this. Grateful for everybody tuning in. We appreciate all of you. But yeah, it is time to wrap it up. So if you want to leave any last topics you want to hear for us next stream, quickly do that. Anyway, we'll give it like one more minute and then we're peacing out here. I hope you all have a great night. Go create what you want out of this night. Remember,
Create.
your time to create, your time to manifest is not over when it's nighttime, right? And you should always be setting yourself up for the next day. Obviously, sometimes some days don't go part of your plan, and those are the days you really grow from and are able to structure your day-to-day life based off that resistance. As you know, I preach it. Resistance, problems, obstacles are only opportunity to sculpt your ideal self. Don't get it twisted.
Literally.
So yeah,
Oh my goodness, yeah.
everybody better get a good night's sleep in and yeah, wake up nice,
You
bright and
already.
early and get it
I'm
going
about to
once
take a
again.
cold shower and like
Amen.
pray the sun rises. Yeah.
I kind of want to take a
Thank
cold
you
shower too.
again.
That sounds refreshing, you know?
Oh yeah, bro.
Couldn't
It's
agree
like
more. Hey, we got
11
Ron in
over
here.
here,
Sup,
so
Ron?
I love it.
We're just gonna end this stream,
Yeah.
yo, but glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. I definitely would want to stream with you in the future, brother. I'd like to have you in one of these streams, man. Everybody go check out Joy and Ron. Don't get it twisted. Let's get it.
Oh, and like this video. Like honestly, if you made it to the end and you didn't press the thumbs up, like what are you doing still here? I I think it's time for you to press that thumbs up. That's all I'm saying, fam.
Yeah, waking up at 5 a.m. Jeez, that's respect, bro.
Same.
I've been waking up 6 a.m., but 5 a.m. Sheesh. Good on you. Good on you. Came by to the live stream. Hey, I appreciate you, Ron, man. Means a lot, bro. I appreciate all the support. It means a lot. My boy right there. Oops, wrong account. What the heck? What is this man on? Cold
Double
shower is
identity
the
out there.
one, right? We seem crazy for taking cold showers, but this is just normal to us.
And it's so good for you too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yes.
I wish I was your age. I had friends your age like you. I'd actually have some friends. Hey, man, you might have been. Take care, fam. Appreciate you, Ron. Have a good one, bro. Have a good one. But yeah, Wesley, you might have been born in the wrong age.
No, I'm telling you, Wesley, though, there are so many people that I meet that are like around the 40 to 50 age that are like, dang, I should have been born later. But it's like, I keep meeting them and I'm like, nah, y'all just need to find each other.
True, man. True.
I don't know,
You already
I don't
know.
know, but
You experiencing this
yeah,
life is divine. When you were born is divine. You already know.
absolutely.
So yeah, you
Absolutely.
can spread awareness no matter what age you are.
100%.
What you always see
Cheers to
now.
that. Cheers to that.
Yeah. That's tea. I just finished up my smoothie too. You already know, baby. Yeah.
Love it.
Alrighty. Well, everybody keep that balance in your life. Do what you need to do after this, whether that be exercise, workout, Go eat something healthy, cold shower. You already know. Do what feels right to you. Follow your soul, man. Follow that intuition.
So it is.
Alrighty. No, but I'm kidding anyway. I love the 80s. I mean, dude, so many times in my life where I'm like, I wish I lived in that time.
Oh, everything seemed groovy back
Right?
then.
Ignorance is bliss. No internet, right? That's funny.
We just out here.
Yeah. Hey, it was great to have y'all. Seriously. Grateful for every single one of you. And I encourage you to go check out either the third eye and intuition video I have or the morning routine video. Very powerful. And obviously you already know, check Joy's channel. I think that's common sense.
Thank you. Yeah. But
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm about to be getting ready for my morning routine.
Oh yeah.
I wake up at that good old 5:30. Now that we're
Mm.
in spring equinox, it just feels
And
earlier though,
even for
but
you, Joy, may I ask, what is the first thing you do in the morning? Your first actual
actually,
task?
when you mentioned Wim Hof, I wake up every morning and I do the breath retention.
Damn.
So that's the first
Um,
task I do.
I've
Yeah.
tried that a lot of times doing Wim Hof and meditation, like right when I wake up. Usually it just doesn't work for me, I don't know why, but it just doesn't work for me.
It's a habit, right?
Of
Like
course.
anything. The more
But
you also finding what works for you
I
helps.
assume you
Yeah.
haven't watched my morning routine video. But it is powerful and it's a little short video. It's under a minute.
It looks like I'm gonna be watching it
But
then. Yo, okay.
the first thing you do is you get up, do a little bit of stretching if you want, do a little samba, as Ralph Smart says it, and then breathe it up. Get some deep breathing in there, whatever breathing technique you can do, some Wim Hof just to wake you up, get the blood flowing, get that right state of mind in you. But then you get into the walk in nature. You already know it's the most crucial step. You go out and walk in nature, and this doesn't even have to be first thing in the morning. It's just such a powerful thing to do on a daily basis. And before we end this, I'm just gonna explain it again, because why not? It's such a powerful thing. It's changed my life within a week. And again, I've learned this from Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
been
yeah,
through it all. Mans
absolutely.
has been through it all. So this starts
You
off
already
again.
are I already know what I'm
Yeah.
doing tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah. So move and breathe, right? Move and breathe. Then you get up, you get your clothes on, whatever. I did it this morning raining. With Kat too, with my girl and my dog. We did a walk raining. No excuses, y'all. No excuses. You get on this walk, you get into nature. First thing you want to do, activate the gratitude. You can demand gratitude. You can trigger these emotions. And I preach it, y'all. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Emotions
Mm,
determine what state of mind you are in. And the state of mind you are in dictates how you react to things. So truly, the emotions, which then makes a state of mind, affects how you create your reality, how you react
it's
in your world. Next
it's
up,
so connected, yeah.
right after, and these two are combined usually, gratitude. Right after you hit the gratitude, you get that smile on your face, you feel that tingling all over you. You already know gratitude's amazing. But you then start to envision, right? Envision your best life. If you have goals, I just wrote a ton of goals down, 1 to 20 years for many different sides, but love to see it. Anyway, envision your best life, your ideal self long term, and then figure out or find the solution of how you can start creating this short term. Trust me, this works, y'all. This
You break
works.
them down, break it down, reverse
Right?
engineering.
So you go into
Absolutely.
gratitude, then envision what you truly want out of this lifetime, and then you move on to your incantations. This can be whatever, as long as it's aligned with your highest desires. Again, I can list 3. I love my life, right? Then you got every day and in every way I'm getting better and better. And you can
Damn.
also, instead of better and better, it can be stronger or healthier, whatever, man. And then my other favorite one, God has blessed me and surrounds me with love, opportunity, and creation. You already know. Love it.
Ah, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And incantations again are not affirmations. Affirmations are typically something you listen to, think about, or maybe lightly speak. Incantations are about living it,
Summoning the
embodying it,
energy
and
that you
breathing
want
it.
to integrate with.
Exactly.
Yes.
You have to activate your physiology. You have to combine your physical to convince your subconscious this is real. Right? You have to
that is,
really,
yeah.
if you can convince your subconscious it is truth that these visions you're creating for yourself, for example, one of mine is writing a book, becoming an author. That is my biggest priority right now. And
Yo, I got you, bro. I got you if you need any help. You already know.
of course. But the instant I did this gratitude and envisioned, well, and every time I did any envisioning, the author came to mind instantly. I couldn't get it off my mind. So I figured out how can I create this short term. And it led to me just starting to write. And then it led to me doing more goals and progressing my morning routine and how I can put this in my daily life to identify as an author before I even have it, right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
just to spice it off, the last bit of the morning routine, you already know, and I might just put it in the comments too because I have it written down in my Discord. But the last part of this is you might just want to get some exercise in there to confirm in your existence you are capable, you have the power, you are worthy. You just sprint full speed, you get over that fatigue. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Fatigue is only a survival instinct to conserve energy. When your body's telling you you're too sore, I can't do this anymore, I'm dehydrated, you can go a lot more.
Yep.
um,
Yep.
but anyway, yeah, you want to get that exercise in just to spice it, just a little cherry on top to show yourself and your subconscious, yo, I have this. This is real. I'll do what it takes, right? And yeah, I still recommend you go check out the morning routine video. But I'll probably just pin it in the comments here because it's so powerful, y'all. It changed my life within a week. It's already changed my life. So, yeah, I really
I
recommend you
love
try it.
that.
I love doing it
Thank you for
first thing in
sharing.
the
Yeah.
morning. Of course, it is my pleasure. But I love doing it first thing in the morning. But even if it's not first thing in the morning, y'all, it doesn't matter. Like, I I wake up at 6 a.m., so it's dark out. And I still get it. It's sometimes might even be dark out and raining. I still get it done, y'all. So again, no excuses, man. How bad do you want it? Um, but yeah,
That's it.
let's finish with these comments. I think I've been avoiding my walks because I don't have my pups to walk. That's my excuse. Hey,
Mm,
man, no excuses. I respect that. You already know I feel for you, but no excuses, man. If you really want it, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. I'll be walking tomorrow
absolutely.
for sure. Hey, my man's got it.
Hey.
My man's got it on the dot. He's hit the target, the bullseye. I see you'll have a good night or morning. Stay healthy and stay in high vibration. Appreciate your high truth 5D. Means a lot,
Much
bro.
love.
Have a great one. Have a great one, brother. I've noticed how every time I sub to someone else's channel, they end up on yours, Kyle. You funny, yo. That's funny. Yeah, I'm just trying to spread the awareness as much as I can, man. It benefits everybody involved, so hey, why not? Even helps us level up, man. Helps us better our social skills, get the awareness out there. It takes us all to our next level. So why not?
Absolutely.
Um, I'm gonna start writing a little books of wisdom and selling them. Respect, Tejin, respect. Just handwrite and
That's
sell them, but then I'll actually publish them or make it one bigger book. It's kind of a smart idea, yo. It is a pretty
okay.
good idea.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Anyway, I
And
mean,
you,
I guess I already know this book is real. Like I'm making this my first
it's
book.
there. You already
It's real.
know.
So
I'm
I might as well drop the main concept of of the book, and it's much deeper than this little sentence. But I'll just leave it at this: your mind is a tool, and
beautiful.
that is something that can help so many people's lives, and I know it. So hey, we writing about it. You already know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get
Yes.
it.
Yo, you already know. I'm like, I'm out here. I'm telling you, it's kind of
Whew,
addictive. Like when you start publishing, you're just like,
really? So
so what's the next one?
you're
Yes.
a publisher?
Like after I did the first book,
Oh my!
I was like, okay, I
Really?
need to do another one. Yes.
That's
Um,
crazy.
so I am gonna be
So
making like
so
a quick
so
video
where do
very
you
soon
is that new?
on how I published. This is the proofreading for the author proofread copy.
So
So it
it's
has
not
like a
released
line
yet.
here. It is released though. It is
Oh.
released. I released it
Oh.
this like week, I think
That's
on
crazy.
Thursday or
That's
Tuesday.
crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, fam. Yeah. It's like
Glad to
it's
hear
kind
that.
of I was just like, yo, when you have it in your physical hands and like
All
you
right.
know you
That's
have that energy and intention, you're just like,
oh,
it's out
I
here.
got questions to ask. Definitely. First of all, what's the
Absolutely.
book about?
Yo, actually, this one is a poetry book, so
Oh,
it's a
oh, I
poetry
heard you
book.
talk about that. Oh, damn.
Yes.
That's dope.
So,
Um,
yeah,
so like,
we
oh, what are your
exploring oneness. So,
Oh yeah, that's great, yo. That's
yeah.
good. That's great. So what are your true intentions, I'd say, with this book? Like, what are your goals with writing?
Yes.
I'd like to ask.
So, yeah, that's a good one. Well, first I started writing, like I went to college and I was like, I'm gonna be an English minor because my English teacher thought I was I don't even mean to say it like uh
Right? I did not do
she's
good in
like,
English
yeah.
either.
She was just like, I don't know, you can't spell for shit. And I was like,
True. I
valid,
didn't learn
okay?
commas till like grade 8 or something, maybe in grade 9.
Yo, but I was just like, you know what? I'm still gonna write a book though. I didn't go out to write a book. I just started writing poems on every single piece of paper, every notebook,
I
every
love it.
napkin, every
Oh
like
my.
gum scrap. Like there's just
That's
poems
amazing.
everywhere, and
That's
I
amazing. I love to hear
just compiled them. But
that.
yeah, I'm shook. I'm still like ecstatic that it's out because it came out this week, so it's still like sinking in. But yeah, when you're writing, I feel like you never feel like you're done. You're always like, there's more I can add,
Yeah,
there's
right.
more that but eventually it's just like, yeah, okay. I gotta stop stalling.
Damn.
But yeah.
Um, so we got Wesley saying, "Love you, Kyle." And am I supposed to call you Joy, or how do you even pronounce that? Esther? No,
Esther?
Esther, Esther,
Yeah.
Esther, Esther.
You totally like please you can refer to me as Joy,
Uh,
EJ, like literally
so is that your real name, Esther Joy?
yeah, that's my first and middle
Oh,
name. Yeah.
respect. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know how I couldn't pronounce that because I've heard you say it so many times. I just had a big brain fart.
Nah, bro. It's all good. Trust me. I got you, Kyle. I got
Yeah,
you.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yo. Anyway, I'm glad to see you've published a book. That's like amazing.
Yo, when you said author, I'm like, yo, I got you, fam. I'm about to like break down the whole process of how I made it for anyone who
Ooh,
wants to
I'd
make
love
their
to hear it.
own
I'd love
because
to hear that.
you already know I'm excited. Like I do
Yeah.
this for a small discount when you publish your book. That's all. No, no,
No,
no,
but
no.
the author lifestyle just really sticks out to me. Like, it's my dream lifestyle to just be able to go anywhere and like, I'm not the product, but I'm like directly the creator of the product. Like, it can follow me anywhere
Absolutely.
I go, and that's just like, yeah, I love that.
You got this, fam. Like I see big things for you, and I'm excited to see how it unfolds and what you create, like,
I
and
appreciate it.
however I can support.
Hey,
Yeah.
the deadline is just before this year, and I can actually tell a funny story about that. I forgot when it was, but anyway, I set the deadline 350 days ahead, so approximately a year. But when I searched up when this was, it turned out, and I saw this stream too, and the average watch time it was 222. But anyway, um, and then I saw it was February 2nd. No, sorry, February, which is 0 second. That's the second month. February is the second month, the 22nd, 2022. So the deadline for my book is 02/22/2022.
Your higher self knows something's up. Sure. Yo, I'm really excited for this release. Okay.
But yeah,
Yo.
to just put some pressure on myself, I'm releasing this year, y'all. This will definitely be out this year. So we'll see how it goes, and I believe it's just gonna be the beginning. You already know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is thank you again. Like this has been such a I want to say refreshing
I
conversation
agree. I agree.
and yeah, I'm like super pumped out here and thank you again. Like I just keep on saying thank you like
Hey, when I was just going into this stream, there was no stress, no anxiety or anything. It was just like I knew it was just gonna be a good stream, a nice stream where we could flow, and just speak some truth, some real talk. You already know.
yes. And it's her joy. Wow. Wow, Wesley. I see what
Esther
you did
Joy,
there.
as in Esther Joy. Oh my God. Wesley, my man, my man. Anyway,
Smooth with those name puns, bro.
yeah, I think it is about time to wrap her up though. So yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate everybody who has tuned in. Seriously, means a lot to give us your focus and attention. Hey, time is valuable, y'all. You're never getting this time back. So hopefully you gained from what we had to speak here. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow and try out that morning routine. Again, feel free to go check the video on my channel if you want to get more in depth with it. But I have a request. Can we at least get to 20 likes before we end off the stream? Come on, y'all.
Hey, listen.
We know
Hey,
it's
listen.
possible.
I can see that mouse or like that finger. Like you know where it goes. Just
20
you
likes.
know where it goes.
That's 2 likes. Nothing. But yeah, anyway, well, we're grateful for y'all. Likes are just numbers, but you already know they help spread the awareness. So, if we don't get it, we don't get it. But yeah, we appreciate every single one of y'all. We'll say it over and over because we mean it, man. It's truth. And we're grateful to keep it coming from both our channels and together. And we got 19 likes. I can see it.
Yo,
it's too close. It's too close to wrap it up now.
One?
It's too close.
Who's gonna be the last one? All right.
The
I
one
know
and
this
only.
This ain't about vanity metrics, but you know what? It's
Love
a reflection.
You. Can I give you more than one?
Oh.
Oh, there we go. We hit it. Hey, appreciate you, Wesley.
Boy.
And 1+ like just for the bro. Choosy, my man Choosy. You are appreciated. Hey, we got 21. I love it. Amazing, y'all. Amazing. Put a smile on both of our faces. You can't see me.
Awesome.
You can't see me, but I've been grinning this whole time. You already know. So next stream, I'll definitely have my camera working. Sorry about me not having my camera this stream, y'all. I didn't know what happened, but it is what it is. We still got the knowledge out there. That's what matters, yo.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
We all saw through third eye. It's all good, bro.
All right. So we're kind of stalling here now. I want everybody to go to finish their days with a bang, So yeah. Don't get it twisted, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back with more. Go check out Joy's channel. And yeah, appreciate everybody. Appreciate the people who just liked. You already know we're grateful. And yeah, I guess this is your agent of the divine signing out. And we got Joy over here.
Esther Joy, yeah, I'm out.
All right, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Go, everybody have a good one here. Set yourself up for tomorrow and create that daily life aligned with your ideal life that you love, your ideal self. How do I give you more than one? Don't worry, Wesley. We appreciate it, man. That's all that matters. If you can give us one, that is good enough. That is A-okay.
Y'all gave us more than one because y'all stuck to the end.
Exactly, so, Wes. You've been here the whole time pretty much, man. That's like 50 likes for us.
Yes.
Peace out. Thank you, guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you, Joy, for allowing us to have this little conversation here.
Yo, it's my pleasure. I look forward to Friday, and have an amazing rest of your day.
Of course.
Everyone watching.
Yeah, and Meditation Monday, y'all. You already know, be there. It's pretty much always 1 p.m. PST. Same for Wim Hof Wednesday. And yeah, we'll be back, me and Esther, with Friday. Probably 7 p.m. too. 7 p.m. PST. You want to make it a plan? You want to just make it 7 p.m.?
7 p.m. Let's go.
Why not?
Let's go.
It's a good time. So yeah, we appreciate everybody. Seriously, we'll say it over and over.
All right.
Peace and love, fam. It means a lot.
Have a good night.
Yeah, everybody have a good one.
Bye.
Peace. Yeah.